Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, guys. First of all, we'd like to express our gratitude to our Media. Just because of him, we are able to gather here in good health. We are from Group 2. We'll present a presentation material this morning, namely Internet-based project online resources. Before we begin, allow us to introduce ourselves first. My name is Ria Leonyta as the moderator, and my friend.
My name is Ria Leonyta.
My name is Ria Leonyta.
My name is Gulban Siregar.
And let's go to the material. Okay. First thing first, we have to understand about collaborative learning. What is collaborative learning? So basically, collaborative learning means learning together. And collaborative learning is a learning approach where the students work in group to achieve shared learning goals. It's not just about sharing information, but also building understanding, exchanging ideas, and solving problems as a team. Example of collaborative learning are group discussions like we doing today, project-based learning, and peer teaching. In this discussion, we will link collaborative learning with internet-based project. Why does it matter? So, the internet expands collaborative beyond the classroom, allowing students to work together across different times and places. The role of internet-based project, like you guys can see, is, for example, making learning more interactive, engaging, or flexible. So we will discuss about the tool that can help us in collaborative learning. So please pay attention, yeah, friends. Okay, the first tool that we will discuss today is Google Forms. I believe that many of us are familiar with this. So Nabila will explain about Google Forms as a tool of the internet.
You guys must be familiar with Google Forms, right?
Yeah.
Since we often use it in college. So Google Forms is an online tool provided by Google Workspace that allows users to create surveys, quizzes, registration forms, or questionnaires. It's widely used in education research and business because it's simple, accessible, and automatically collects response into a Google Sheets. So as one of the tools that can be utilized in collaborative learning, Google Forms offers several advantages. First, increased interactions. Google Forms help students share information, check their understanding, and get quickly feedback. B, facilitates collaborations without time or space limits. So students can work together anytime and anywhere with these tools, so they can work together not only in the classroom. C, improves communications and teamwork skills. Teachers see that Google Forms help students express ideas, give opinions, and finish group tasks together. D, assist with collaborative evaluation. All answers go into a spreadsheet, so teachers and students can easily review and discuss the result. E, fosters a sense of responsibility. Everyone's contributions can be seen, so each student is responsible for their part, even though some may be less active. And last, boost motivation and engagement. So Google Forms makes learning more exciting because it is interactive, quick, and clear. These tools are Google Slides, Canva, and SlideGo. So Google Slides, Canva, and SlideGo are tools that can make learning media more creative and interactive. Google Slides is very practical because it allows us to create and edit presentation online while also working together with friends in real time. Next is Canva. Canva is not only presentation. It's not only for presentations, but also for posters, infographics, and other design with lots of ready-made templates that we can use that make our projects look colorful and professional. So even we are not designer, we still can use it. Meanwhile, Slidesgo provides free and premium templates, especially for Google, made for Google Slides and PowerPoint. So we can save time and still have eye-catching slides. Next, interactive PPT procedure as learning media. Reasons why this tool is recommended. Google Slides help teachers create learning that is more interesting, creative, and effective. This medium makes it easy to share materials online, support interactive learning, and can be accessed at any time. Additionally, it is proven to increase student motivation, learning, readiness, and writing skills. So, this tool is recommended because it makes learning more fun, creative, and effective for both teachers and students. It's also really practical since teachers and students can easily share materials online and can access them anytime. Plus, it supports interactive learning, so everyone can join in and participate. These tools even can boost students' motivations, make them more ready to learn, and improve skills like writing. Benefits of implementing PPT interactive slides. The benefits is improving students' engagement, motivations, and learning outcomes, encouraging student collaboration in writing and discussion, and making material more easily understood and not limited by space or time. So these interactive PowerPoint slides bring many benefits to learning. First, they can make students more active and motivated, which helps improve learning outcomes. They also give opportunities for students to collaborate, especially in writing tasks and group discussions. So learning feels more engaging. Another advantage is that materials become easier to understand and are not limited by space or time. So students can access them anytime, anywhere, and even outside the classroom. This makes interactive slides flexible and effective tool for both teachers and students.
Okay, thank you, Nabila. Next, Gilbert will explain about interactive PPT procedure as learning media.
Thank you, Ria. Thank you, Nabila. Attention, please, everyone. So I will delivering the product. The interactive PPT procedure as a learning media, which is the key point in creating interactive PPT. So the point number one is determine the PPT template. So everyone knows that the PPT template is in everywhere, which is in Slidesgo, in Canva, or whatever it is. And in Google also have a PPT template. And PPT template is actually making more easier to use it. And then also it's making our time is very shorter. And also, before we need to search PPT template, we need to consider that we need to, which is number 2, determine the cartoon illustrate. So after we searching about the PPT template, we need to consider about the cartoon illustrate is more engaging to the audience, to the student who want to learning the media. And also, the last is determine the shape and color of the letters so that they match the PPT background color and color of the image. Savitri et al. 2024. It's actually a pretty good too, because shape and color we need to matching from the PPT. Actually, when the PPT is a different color, different shape, and many abstract that is more no, it's interesting for the student for want to learn it. It's not good. So why we need to determine the shape and color of the letters to the background of the PPT. Okay, Ria, can you slide the PPT? Thanks. Yeah. So actually, this is have a good, interesting modules to produced by attractive PPT media. So do you guys see the title is idea modules? So the idea is consists of analysis, design, and development, and also the implementation, evaluation. So I will be discussing what about the ID module is it about talking about it. So ID models is discussing by Purnamasari article. So you can search the Purnamasari article that discuss ID models in our references in the last slide. So first, analysis. What analysis is very important to making so interactive PPT actually. So we need to analyze such observation to the students and asking them a question. Asking them a question just like how material can improve your writing skill, speaking skill, and so on in learning without ICT. And then we conclude that many students in the class still not increase their ability to speaking, writing, and so on without ICT. So after that, we need to making some interactive PPT based on number 2 is design. Design is very important, just like I say before, which is we need to searching for like a search of PPT template and making some cartoon illustrate and then determine the background and shape and color and so on. Ria, can you slide next, please? Okay, thank you. So the next slide is we need to try to analyze our IDA module based on the article research. The title is Development of Interactive PowerPoint-Based English Learning Media for Grade 11 Students, Man 1-11 by Ria Savitri et al. 2024. So the third of AD module is development. So as you can see, the A, initial display of interactive PowerPoint media. This is looking so good, interactive PPT. That is consists of the title of the welcome to interactive English learning media, and also the status of the grade, what the grade they attend to the class it is, which is the grade 11, and then the name of the school, and also the more of shape and also a cartoon illustration. And the number and the second is B, main menu of interactive PowerPoint media. Which is consists of the the menu and the guideline and how we use it, and then the material. Last is the profile. So it's like the guideline to how the interactive media actually running. And can you next slide, please? Thank you. Okay, nice one. This is ID modules like C interactive PowerPoint media usage guide menu, like I just discussed about. So there's have the main menu and then exercise and the next button and the previous button and also the material of ideas. And then the D, which is the developer profile menu. So when we need to try to teaching the student, we need to presenting our problem menu. Just like in this PPT, we have a photo and the name of author, also the address, number, the phone number, and about information, etc. etc. Okay, so the next slide is about material menu. Actually, material menu is consists of like what we need to learn about. So actually what we need to learn about like material menu is like narrative text and also procedure text that consists of the material in the PPT and interactive PPT. And then also we have example and discussion. Example is very important to students who want to learning more about the material. Example like I would just say before, which is the narrative text, procedure text, and then the teacher will presenting the material about the narrative text. What is narrative text, and then what the example of narrative text is it, and then also the procedure text, like what the kind of procedure, what the example is it, and then we need to discussing what the two texts talking about. And also we need to have a questionnaire, which is a very very beneficial to our to students. I mean, to more like exercising, to answering the questions, several questions that we are already talking about, which is the material. And yeah, next, Ria, please. Now, last we have implementation and 5 evaluation. So implementation, it means PPT, interactive media, it should be implementation to the students, to the schools. So for the example that I got from the article that I just said before, PPT interactive is very good to use it, like for class 11 and 1 London Timor, and then the total student, which is 27 people, and then the result that we already have is the score total that the student answering the question is have 1,103, and the maximum score that we expected is 1,296. Sorry, with the percentage which is 85.108%. And the criteria is very worth it. So interactive PPT is very worth it to using as an analytics tools and ICT for mass media learning. And then we concluded for the evaluation that is what discussed about the article. So the article not need evaluation for this because the result of the article is very worth it, very good to applying to the students. So we need to more add any evaluation, but if there have any evaluation, we need to analyze more, we need to improving what the problem which is, and yeah, what is ID modules, which is analyze, design, development, implementation, and evaluation is. I think that's enough for procedure ID modules. I will presenting by friends next. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Gilbert. Next tool is Google Doc, which will be explained by Naifa.
So, okay, we will be discussing about Google Docs. Some of you are very familiar with Google Docs, and some of you might not. So I will be explaining about Google Docs first of all. As you guys are very familiar with PowerPoint, Word, and Excel, and Google Docs are mencakupi all of them, but it's for Google. So it is basically a tool in teaching and learning, especially in English language education at this material. So there are some advantages. As a tool, it supports real-time collaboration, editing, commenting, and version control. It also eliminates the uses of physical storage like USB, so you guys can keep it on your phone. There are some, as teachers' protection, encourage collaborative learning between teachers and students. It really helps in writing activities. And there's also advantage in general. It decreases time efficiency, so we don't have to write long paragraphs and take time. We just need to type it out. And then it provides flexibility in teaching. And there's also challenges. First of all, dependence on internet connectivity. And the second one is lack of teacher training in technology. Next slide. So this study is made by Nguyen in 2022. It discusses about the use of Google Docs in teaching and learning English online to improve student writing performance. So in this conclusion, most students say Google Docs is so powerful tool online writing instruction, enhancing students' writing ability, confidence, and collaboration. Some students felt it improved independence, collaboration, grammar, spelling, and brainstorming. As you can tell, in both Google Docs and Word, there are some tools that actually help you with writing, for example, the grammar, and sometimes like tanda baca, yeah. Punctuation.
Okay, next, Gilbert will explain about the benefit of the best project tools and online resources.
Okay, so the benefit for our topic, which is the topic is internet-based project and online resources, which is interactive media, interactive PPT media, Google Docs, and etc. etc. So the benefit that we have is collaboration between students. It's a really good collaboration between students in increasing our ability speaking, which is writing and also listening skills. For the in information communication technology for English language teaching, I mean. So the next is learning autonomy, and then we have the increased motivational development of technology information skills. And both of them are very important, which is actually for the increased motivational. Number 3 is for students who want to learning more about this ICT for media learning language. And it's very good because there has many background color. It's very motivated to learning. And then also we have flexibility of time and place that actually I just say that before. It's very flexibility of time and place, where we actually located in the home, our schools, and anywhere we can do the ICT, information communication technology for English language teaching is very good. So that actually have the benefits for our topic, which is internet-based project and online resources.
Thank you, Gilbert. And lastly, problems and solutions that will be presented by Nefa.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the problem and solution and mostly about the tools that we mentioned. So, according to Wijaya et al. 2032 and Kusuma Ningru and Pratiwi 2024. So they mentioned about the problems. There are teachers lack of technological expertise. Second, students lack of motivation, and third, difficulty with ideas and vocab. So the solutions are, for the first point is health training and mentoring for the teachers that don't really understand about technology. And the second one is using images to help spark ideas. For example, we're talking about presentation, we must use something that is getting their attention. And the last one is collaboration through technology, make students brainstorm together, comment each other's work, and give feedback. Okay?
And here's the references for our discussion today. And thank you. Have you guys any question?
Is there any questions?
Okay. Libras.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Ria and my question is, how can teachers use students' creativity to make digital learning more lively and not boring? Thank you.
Okay, Nicholas, thank you for the question. Is there any questions? Okay, tidak.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Ria Leonyta. So the question is, what kind of support should school provide to ensure teachers are better prepared to use digital tools in the learning process?
Thank you. Next, Pani.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Fanny Cindy Kristi Tagalo. And since you guys just talk about using online tools for projects and learning, I have a question for you. Compared to learning offline, do you think using online tools like Google Docs, slides, forms, or interactive PPTs like the ones you presented actually help us understand things better in the long run? And if there were no online tools, how do you think our learning would be different? And can you share your experience and explain it why?
Okay, thank you, Pani. One more question. Okay.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Alia Putri. My question is, how can we solve the problem of low student motivation when learning through online platforms? Thank you.
Okay, guys, please write down your question in group chat. Thank you. Please give us a moment, around 10 minutes.
Oke. Di pause dulu.
Bentar-bentar ya.
Udah nih.
Okay, we are ready to answer your question. Okay, so first, I'm going to answer Libra's question. The question is, how can teacher use students' creativity to make digital learning more lively and not boring? So the answer, yes, teacher can use student creativity by giving them opportunity to create learning content, such as making quizzes for their classmates or designing a poster like infographic about the lessons, or recording a short video to explain the topic. This activity makes digital learning more interactive, fun, and engaging.
Thank you, Ria.
Next question will be answered by Nine.
So I want to answer Alia's question. She asked, how can we solve the problem of low student motivation when learning through online platforms? As we discussed before, we're talking about Google Form, PowerPoint, and Google Docs. So to me, from Google Form, you can actually make it interesting by, for example, you put the banner, something here or something else. For example, we also, as a teacher, we can sometimes write on the description like semangat ya gitu, something like that. And then to PowerPoint, we can also put very interesting animations like on Canva, on PowerPoint, and then very interesting images that really caught the students' attention. And for Google Docs, the fun to make the students more motivated is most likely because we can comment on assignments. So I think the teachers or the same students can comment on the assignments to help each other. Is that answered?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Next question will be answered by Nabila.
Okay, I will answer Anida's questions. She asked, what kind of support should school provide to ensure teachers are better prepared to use digital tools in the learning process? So, schools can support teachers in using digital tools by giving them training, providing good internet and devices, also offering technical help when needed, and encouraging them to share ideas with other teachers. So in this way, teachers can feel more confident and ready to use technology in their classes.
Okay, thank you. Last funny question will be answered by Professor Gibran.
Okay, for the question, really interesting. Which is funny question, Cindy, Christy, dulu. So the question is, compared to learning offline, do you think using online tools like Google Docs, slides, forms, or interactive PPTs, which is like the ones you presented before, actually help us understand things better in the long run? And if there were not online tools, how do you think our learning would be different? Can you share your experience and explain why? Okay, so many questions here. I will break down there. Okay, no. So I will break down one by one. So the first question is compared to learning offline, which is online and offline, using tools like Google Docs, slides, forms, or interactive PPT. Actually, is help. Actually, for my opinion, which is using tools like online tools, Google Media, and Google Docs, slides, and etc. It's a very cool, and yeah, it's a very this thing is better in this thing is would be the long run. So why I argue this the terms of would be long run, because we need to adapt our life, our globalization, our technology. So we need to transforming power of the technology on daily life, just like Ma'am Delsa said before this semester, which is semester 2. So we need technology on daily life for educational, religion, accessibility learning, such as online course, educational apps, and interactive platform, example VR and AI, enhanced immersive learning. The digital divide, unequal access to technology, and the internet poses significant. That was Ma'am Delsa said. Okay? So it's a very important that we need to adaptate more technology in our daily life, especially for the educational. So the next question is, and if there were no online tools, how do you think our learning would be different? Obviously is yes, indeed. Why I are doing this no online tools, it would be different. So when we using online tools such as Canva, Google Docs, etc., And it's more flexibility. I just said before, the benefits, key benefits. So we have flexibility and accessibility. We need no more time to using, and actually there has the good collaboration. And if we compare with offline learning media, it's very difficult to understand it. I mean, the time is very long. We need to more preparation the material. Also it's very good too face to face the student and the teacher. But beside of it, when the teacher making some told the student to making some mind mapping from the cardboard, is very having more time to making a cardboard for the mind mapping. Also, is very good too, but there's so many lack of it for the offline. And the last is, can you share your experience and explain why? Yeah, I can share my experience. Firstly, in the COVID, we actually learning media is based on the online tools now, right? Such as Google Meet, Zoom, etc. It's a very good too. And yeah, everyone have experience on the COVID too. So and then if we don't have any media tools such as like a projector, internet, and yeah, so on, yeah, we just asking for the government else. We just asking for the government why they are not giving our the money for the educational. It helps educational to more provide any tools like projector, HDMI cable, and then the internet. Yeah, there's so many. We need government to help us to better educational learning, such as offline or online. Okay, that's it. It's very helpful.
Yes, thank you for your amazing.
Okay guys, thank you for your question. And that's all the presentation from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.